Okay, please sit and do the pujas to the Shaktarakas. It's very difficult to reach. The Shaktarakas are inside the mala. Okay, of Swami. Shat Tarakas. కూర్చొని చేయాలి కష్టమే కదా, నుంచొని చేస్తావా? సరే నీ ఇష్టం, ఏం చేస్తా. కూర్చోమంటే కాదు, కూర్చొనే చేయాలి. నుంచొని పూజ చేయకూడదు. ఓన్లీ వెన్. ఓకే, you can just offer inside. Okay, Shat Tarakas, the 6 that take you across. Taraka means that helps you cross across. Taraka mantramu korina dorikenu dhanyudanayitini oranna. Taraka mantra means that which crosses. Sri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama is a Taraka mantra. Om is a Taraka mantra. Here they are Shat Tarakas, the 6 Tarakas that if you help you cross from the humanity to the divinity. You cross from the human to the divine. These are the ones that are Shat Tarakas. Om Namah Shivaya. 6. These are the Tarakas. Om Namah Shivaya. Nama Shivaya Shivaya Namaya Nama Shivama Shivayana. All those, whatever way you rotate it, Nama Shivaya becomes a Maha Mantra. Nama Shivaya is the Taraka Mantra. Om, if you attach to it, the 5 becomes 6 because of the attachment of the Om. And these are described, what are the 6 that help you cross over, is described in the 8th Anuvaka of Sri Rudram. Namaste Dhyayacha. అక్కడ అడగంగానే మంత్రం రాదు. ఓం నమో భగవతే రుద్రాయ వస్తేనే వస్తుంది. నమస్తే ధ్యాయ చ కోల్యాయ చ నమః భాగ్యాయ చ భాగ్యాయ చ నమః ప్రకరణాయ చోత్తరణాయ చ నమః ఆతార్యాయ చ లాభ్యాయ చ నమః షష్ట్యాయ చ భేన్యాయ చ నమః సికత్యాయ చ ప్రవాఖ్యాయ చ. These are the Shat Tarakas. Yesterday I talked about Avatarana, Uttarana. Avatarana, that which is divine consciousness coming down, that is Avatara. Uttara means from rising from human to the divine is Uttarana. From coming from divine to human is Avatarana. For Bhagavan it is Avatarana. For us it is Uttarana. This is the mantra associated with it. Please repeat. Samarunmaye, Pareshana, Paramrita, Rasapriya, Anugyam, Dehime, Shambho, Prayodasha, Avarana, Archana. Do puja now. Om Varnadhyatmaka Omkaraya Namaha Sadadhyatmaka Nakaraya Namaha Mantradhyatmaka Makaraya Namaha Bhuvanadhyatmaka Shikaraya Namaha Tattvadhyatmaka Vakaraya Namaha Kaladhyatmaka Yakaraya Namaha Iti Shadakshara Murtin Avahya. Now say the mantra. Namaste Dhyaya cha Kolyaya cha Namah Paryaya cha Varyaya cha Namah Praranaya cha Taranaya cha Namah Ataryaya cha Ladhyaya cha Namah Shashtyaya cha Bhenyaya cha Namah Shikatyaya cha Pravahyaya cha. Now atha Panchopachara Pujan cha Karishye. Om Lam Prithvi Tatpatmane Gandham Kalpayami Gandham. Om Ham Akashatmane Pushpam Kalpayami Yam Vayvyatmane Dhupam Kalpayami Ram Ajñatmane Deepam Kalpayami. Take the fruit and the betel. సంసర్వాత్మనే జాగ్రత్తగా లింగాలేవి కదలకుండా స్వామి కదలకుండా వెరీ గుడ్ ఓం సంసర్వాత్మనే సమస్తోపచారాన్ సమర్పయామి లవిత్యాది సంపూజ్య యథాశక్తి ప్రార్థన పూర్వక నమస్కారాంచ కరిష్యే దండం పెట్టుకొని అభీష్ట సిద్ధిం మే దేహి శరణాగత వత్సల భక్త్యా నివేదితం తుభ్యం త్రయోదశ ఆవరణ Archanam. Very good. Next, number 14. 14. Divine couple. Yes. Everybody calls me Swami Ji. His name is Swami only, but they added G to it. And if you call the temple, he will pick up the phone and say, Hindu temple Swami Ji speaking. This okay, now I am switching to Tamil, automatically comes. Okay. Two lingas, number 14. Yes. You know who they are? Ganga Parvati. Ganga Parvati. Because he is a Sri Mata worshipper, Swami gave him the chance to worship the Sri Matas. It doesn't, you are all thinking this is all planned by human. Everything is divinely planned. And in Kuwait, in Hawaii, one time we did this Sahasra Lingarchana at that time. And the couple that worshipped the Shaktarakas, Namah Shivaya, that lady did 5 lakh times of doing that Namah Shivaya Japam before coming to the worship. And she was assigned the Shattaraka Lingas for worship, the couple. They together did 5 lakh times of Namah Shivaya Japam before coming to that. And Swami assigned Shattaraka Lingas. How come this couple got Ganga Parvati to be worshipped? Because they are doing a tapas of building the Sri Mata temple. Therefore Ganga Parvati decided, you will worship me so that your temple will flourish and I will come and sit in your temple in this place. Jai Sai Ram. Om Aim Hrim Shrim Shri Matre Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Shrim Shri Matre Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Shrim Shri Matre Namaha. Who are the Ganga Parvati within us? These Shaktis, there are only fundamentally 2 Shaktis that are moving within us. The first, very good. So, the first one that is moving is our breath. Shiva having 2 concerts doesn't mean he is married 2 times. Okadanike problem here, rendunte etlundali. Now all the things that we think about, whatever we think we are, we impose it upon the God. I eat, therefore God also eats. I wear a beautiful saree, therefore Baba should be put around a beautiful saree. Baba doesn't care about all those things. He is beyond all this stuff. Whatever is within us is what is manifested outside. When we understand this principle, we are released. Otherwise we are bound. Ganga is nothing but the breath within us that is moving. Parvati is the thought within us which is moving. Therefore, Ganga Parvati are the 2 fundamental movements within us. And therefore, Ganga is connecting to the presence within us, the Shiva. Parvati, the thought, is also connecting with the presence within us, Shiva. When he is not moving, it is Shiva. When it is moving, it is Shiva. Shiva, Rudrasya, Bheshaji. Rudra, Vishwasya Bheshaji. This is what we are learning in Rudra. What is the full mantra? No. Shiva Vishwaka Bheshaji. No, he has to start with Om Namo Bhagavate Rudra. Swamiji. before after mantra madhutana. Where is your address? In front of church, behind the temple. I have to. Okay, now while you figure it out, let us do the prarthana. Om Samrunmaye Pareshana Paramrita Rasapriya Anugya Dehime Shambho Manoravarnarchanam. Now this is, what did I say? Manas, the thought and the breath, Ganga Parvati. Instead of saying Chaturdashavarana Archanam, it is said Manoha Avarana Archanam. The mind is this. You are worshipping the mind, and that is what you are doing. So please say Chaturbhujan Trinetrancha Sarvabharana Bhushitam Swarna Kumbhastitam Bhojam Varadabhayadharinim Sweta Vastra Paridhanam Muktahara Puja Punya Muktavara Vibhush Muktahara Vibhushitam Suprasannam Suvadanam Susadhina Susangatam Suvarvanvita Bhushitam Sugandham Sumanoharam Jayet Bhagiradhim Gangam Lingamadhyetu Samsmaret Gangam Avahayami Gauri Nimaya Salilani Takshati Ekapadi Dvipadi Sa Chatushpadi Ashtapadi Navapadi Babhuvushi Sahasra Akshare Parame Vyoman Gaum Gauri Mavahayami Ityavakya Pujayet. Okay, Lam Prithvi Tattvatmane Gandham Kalpayami Ham Akasha Tattvatmane Pushpam Kalpayami Yam Vayu Tattvatmane Dhupam Kalpayami Ram Tejo Tattvatmane Deepam Kalpayami Vam Amrita Tattvatmane. Lotus put. Yeah, please put the lotus there. Om Amrita Phala Naivedyam. Om Vam Amrita Tattvatmane Tambula Sahita Amrita Phalam Nivedayami Samsarvatmane Samastopacharan Samaripayami. Please repeat Om, say 18 times. Om Aim Hrim Shri Shri Matre. Om Aim Hrim Shri Shri Matre Namaha. 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 Om Aim Hrim Shri Everybody Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Shri Shri Matre 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 Namaha. Namaskaram. Abhishta Siddhim Me Dehi Sharanagata Vatsala Bhaktya Niveditam Tubhyam Manoha Avarana Archanam. Okay, Om Aim Hrim Shrim Namah Shivaya. Om Hrim Namah Shivaya. Om Aim Hrim Shrim Shri Matre Namaha. Pancha Dasha Avaranam. Subramanya Hanga. Inside the mala, the power. Oh yeah, that is it. Until you see it is a darkness. No, this is 15. Panchadasha Avaranam. Okay, now these are Ekadasha Rudra Lingas. These are the, now you see, If you are thinking how you are moving inside, if you are paying attention, how you are moving inside, how you are moving from 14, Ganga Parvati, which is the mind, and the breath. Now Ekadasi Rudras, that is the 15th hour. Then 16th, 15 aspects of the mind are annihilated now. The mind is now going into Mano Layam, completely into total merger. Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Sayujya. So if you have listened to the preamble, executive summary in the morning, you would have connected to all this instantaneously. That example that I gave is nothing to do with my own this thing. This is Bhagavan saying how you go to him. First zip code, then door number, inside the house, then you are in the house, you are merged with the house. Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Sayujya. Now you are very close to Bhagavan. Ekadasi Rudras are here. Samrunmaye, Pareshana, Paramrita, Rasapriya, Anugya, Dehime, Shambho, Panchadasascha. Now who are the Ekadasi Rudras? Namah Somaya cha Rudraya, Namah Stamraya cha Arunaya, Namah Shangaya cha Pashupataye, Namo Uttaraaya cha Bhimaya cha, Namo Agre Vathaya cha Gurve Vathaya cha, Namo Andre cha Haniyase cha, Namo Vikshebhyo Harideshebhyo, Namastaraya, Namah Shankare cha, Mayobhare cha, Namah Shankaraya cha Mayaskaraya cha, Namah Shivaya cha Shivataraya cha. Those are the Namah Shivaya cha Shivataraya cha is the 11th Rudra in the Tambipara. In the bottom is you have to come towards Swami. From the bottom linga you have to worship and come up. Okay? Okay. Now, as I say the mantra, first linga you have to worship. Romba kashtam. You have to do more effort because you are the vice president. You have to do more work. Adikada Swami is saying bend without disturbing any of the other lingas called devotees. You have to worship him. Okay, now start from the bottom. Om Namah Somaya cha Rudraya cha. Om Veerabhadraya Namaha. Namastamraya cha Runaya cha. Om Hrim Shambhave Namaha. Om Namah Shangaya cha Pashupataye cha. Om Sam Girishamavahayami. Om Namah Ugraya cha Bhimaya cha. Om Mom Ajaya Namaha. Om Namo Agre Vadhaya cha Dure Vadhaya cha. Om Bham Ekapadaya Namaha. Om Namo Hantre cha Ghaniyase cha. Om Gam Ahirbudhyamavahayami. Abhirbudhyaya Namaha, Abhirbudhyamavahayami. Om Namo Vrukshebhyo Harikeshebhyaha. Om Pampinakine Namaha. Om Namastaraya. Om Tem Bhudharaya Namaha. Om Namah Shambhave cha Mayobhare cha. Om Rum Vishampataye Namaha. Om Namah Shankaraya cha Mayaskaraya cha. Om Dram Vishampataye Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya cha Shivataraya cha. Om Yam Sthanave Namaha. Thanamavahayami Ityekadasha Rudralinganamakya Pujayet. Now take Gandham. Om Lam Prithivitattvatmane Gandham Kalpayami. Om Ham Akashatmane Pushpam Kalpayami. Om Yam Vaivyatmane Dhupam Kalpayami. Om Ram Vam Ajnatmane Deepam Kalpayami Om Vam Amrutatmane. Take the fruit and the flower, put it on the top of the flower mala. Om Vam Amrutatatvatmane Tambula Saghita Naive Amrutaphalan Nivedayami Om Samsarvatmane Samastopacharan Samarpayami Lanityadi Sampujya. Namaskaram, do Namaskaram and please repeat. Satvam Abhishta Siddhim Medehi Sharanagata Vatsala Bhaktya Niveditam Tubhyam Panchadasha Avarana Archanam. Okay, now the 16th linga is the Dakshina Murti. Complete silence. Before you get Savijam, there will be total silence. Nothing exists. If you are a president, you have to be silent. That is the reason president is chosen for Dakshina Murti. Swami said, oh, you are president, first become resident, he said. A resident who is who is totally present is called president. That is the definition Bhagavan gave. Then what this Dakshina Murti is total presence. You are all thinking I am making fun of somebody. No, Saira. Everything that is being said, only 16 there. Only couple, yeah. What is the next ones are going to worship those. Please come and sit in front of Chandrasekhar Ganesha. Yeah, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam. Oh, every day. Ange ponum. Kada. Okay. Now there are lingas that are, the 16 lingas that are there, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those are the lingas. So now we come to Dakshina Murti. Yeah, no, that's fine, yeah. Let them say it. Om Dakshina Murti is the most supreme presence in the universe through total silence. Ganesha, give them. I will tell them Ganesha mantras later. You can put it there. Okay, Saira. 16, that is the 7th linga. Okay. 16 by 7 is Chandrakala. They are not there yet. I will tell. 16 is Dakshina Murti. First we are getting. Then I will tell who is 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, please leave it to me, Saira. Okay. This body has completely united with this puja. So there is no need. Okay, what is this happening? This power is disconnected before complete silence. Okay, please repeat. Sabranmaye, Pareshana, Paramrita, Rasapriya, Anujñam, Dehime, Shambho, Shodasha, Avarana, Archanam. Dakshina Murti is 16. Then there are what are called Devatas that are also worshipped as 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there is the 7 which is on the top of Swami's head, and that is the Chandrakala. So this is the universe that we are worshipping. Dakshina Murti is associated with total presence in silence. And Dakshina Murti has several meanings associated with it. I won't go into the details of that. But it is one of the supreme aspects of the entire universe. Bhurambhanala. All these 8 murtis are present totally in Dakshina Murti. That's why it is the supreme. And when you are present, the total universe is present in you, then you become totally silent. Then you will be totally ever presence is ever youthfulness. If you are totally present to yourself, you will be totally youthful, ageless. Therefore, he is the youngest, sitting under a Vatavriksham, banyan tree, and the Sishyas around him, Sanakadi Mahayogis. And this Sanakadi Mahayogis, they are sitting around him, learning from him in total silence. He is not even saying anything, but totally this flow of data is coming to them. Entire universal data is coming to them just by his look and without speaking a single word. This is the best darshan of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. If Swami speaks to you, you are in trouble. Swami looking at you is the most powerful thing. So you have to always pray to Swami. Swami, just look at me, that's enough. No need to talk to me. And when that happens, in silence, you will receive the entire knowledge about the self instantaneously. It's like data that is downloading at 8 gigs per second. 8 gigs per second. You won't even believe this body and mind has learned Vedas from Swami just by look only and not even physically in the dream. Swami will look at that. You wake up in the morning, some data has downloaded, you are chanting some mantra, you have no idea what you are chanting. Then you have to go in, type in, search, what is this mantra that he just gave? Then you will know, oh, he just taught Bhusukta, he just taught Agni Sukta, he just taught Aruna Prashna, and it is timelessness, space, no time, no space, no identity. That is grace, which goes beyond any explanation. Sphatikarajidavarnam mauktikī makshamala mamruta kalasavijjam jnanamudram karabjaihi dadhatu samudrakakshim chandrachodam trinetram dvividhamudabhushantam dakshinamurti nijye. This is the 24 syllable Dakshinamurti mantra. All of us should chant. It goes Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medham Prajnam Prayacha Swaha. Okay, that is the mantra. 24 syllables. The 24 represents the power of silence, which is now manifest as this Bhagavan Dakshinamurti. Okay, we'll chant that 11 times. Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medha Pragyam Prayacha Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medha Pragyam Prayacha Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medha Pragyam Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medha Pragyam Prayacha Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medha Pragyam Prayacha Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medha Pragyam Prayacha Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medha Pragyam Prayacha Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medha Pragyam Prayacha Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medha Pragyam Prayacha Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medha Pragyam Prayacha Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medha Pragyam Prayacha Swaha. Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Dakshinamurtimavahayami. Please put akshatas, haldi, kumkum, everything.
Only there.
Oh, not all of you, man. Only one person aside. Please deal with it. Satya Sai. Dakshinamurti is Satya Sai. If you every sentence spoken is a Maha Mantra, you should remember that. Dakshinamurti is Satyasai, none other than that. Om. Okay, lam prithivyaatmane gandham kalpayami. Offer gandham. Om. Ham akashatmane pushpam kalpayami. Yam vayuvyatmane dhupam kalpayami. Ram ajñatmane deepam kalpayami. Now take the flower fruit. Vam amrutatmane Tambula Sahita Amruta Phalan Nivedayami Samsarvatmane Samastopacharan Samarpayami Lamityadi Sampujya. Please say the mantra. Abhishta Siddhim Me Dehi Sharanagata Vatsala Bhaktya Samarpaye Tubhyam Shodasha Avarana Archanam. Okay, now 16:1 is Chandishwara. These are the devatas that are now in the Kailas. These are the devatas that are present there as the supreme servants to Bhagavan. Before we go to Bhagavan, we get their permission. Therefore we say Chandishwara, Nandishwara. We seek their permission before going into Kailas. Nandishwara, please repeat. Nandishwara, Namastubhyam, Sambananda, Pradayaka, Mahadevasya, Pujardham, Anujñam, Datum, Arhasi. May I be blessed with your permission, O Lord. Nandishwara. So now please allow me to do puja to your Lord, who is the Mahadeva. Why is you have to take permission from Nandishwara? This Nandishwara is sitting right in front of Mahadeva with his eyes totally focused on him without any distraction. If you go in between them, you will be burned. So you have to say, please, may I also have the opportunity to see your Lord. You are his supreme devotee. So if you have to worship the God, you have to take permission of his devotee first. If you don't take the devotion and you don't have the presence, the devotee is more important than the God. So therefore you have to say devotee's permission to worship Bhagavan. And Sanat Kumara, Sanat Sujata, these four yogis, Sanakadi, Yogi Brinda, when they went to worship Mahavishnu, the officers that are doing the duty there, they said, no permission granted. Then Mahavishnu came out. He said, how dare you stop my devotees to worshipping me? Do not come in between me and my devotee. And they were cursed. And then they said, oh Swami, we are doing your duty, no. Therefore we stopped them, not to cause disturbance to you. He said, my devotees never cause any disturbance to me. Never forget that. Devotee is the most important. And therefore, not a devotee like ordinary devotee. These are yogis that are in jnana. They are completely realized souls. When completely realized souls come in front of God, they don't even have to come in front of God to worship Him. But because even the great jnanis and the yogis once in a while want to take the physical darshan of Bhagavan. So when you look at those devotees, you should say, I should not be in their way. The rest of it is beautiful. The curse that is given to great people is also a boon to the universe. You understand that? Therefore what happened? Then Bhagavan said, yes, I understand you are doing your duty as an office bearer. But now tell me, they are prayed to him, Swami, please, you have to give us some way to get out of this curse. Then he asked the question, whether you want to come back 10 times as a great bhakta of ours or 3 times as great enemies of mine. Then they wished 10 janmas, how can we be separate from you, Swami? We can't be separate from you for 10 janmas. Please, we want to be your best enemies, so give us only 3 times. You are understanding the significance of this story? How an enemy is such a great devotee of God also you have to understand. And so they were born first time as Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu. Second birth as timeless people were. Ravana and Kumbhakarna. Third life, Shishupala and Dantavaktra. Not Kamsa Chanura, okay? Don't get confused. Shishupala and Dantavaktra. So the first time when they came, this Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, he took the entire mother earth and took her down into the oceans. Then he came as Yajnavaraha and rescued the mother earth. See now, in the context of Kruta Yuga, is it okay if I take a little bit? Permission from... So, what this avatars have done, Hiranyaksha, Yajnavaraha came one time to complete one task. Hiranyakashipu, what he did, he is the greatest scientist in the world. And he knows meteorology, he knows metallurgy, and he has now, what God has figured out is, great scientist never searches inside. He is always searching outside. So God said, if I go hide inside this fellow, he will never look inside. So therefore he is looking outside. He went and hid in his heart. But he was going around the entire world searching for him, sleepless. He wanted to find him, searching, could never find him. Why? Because he never looked inside. And then that time God has to finish only one task, because they were staying in different places. But in Treta Yuga, God and the good and the bad came onto the same earth, Ravana and Rama. And then in Dwapara Yuga, they came into the same house, Pandavas and Kauravas. So in Treta Yuga, he had to carry a bow and an arrow and he had to kill him. But in Dwapara Yuga, they are cousins. When they are together, they are 105. Between them, they are 105. So Swami has to do what he has to do. First Yuga, he has to come with Satya and Dharma. Second Yuga, he has to come with Shanti and Prema. Therefore, he did not carry a weapon. He has to tell them to fight with each other to establish Dharma. He didn't carry a weapon. But then came Kali Yuga. Good and bad gave it to the same person, social security number. So what God has to do, if he has to eliminate bad, he will eliminate everyone. None of us will exist. Because Sunday afternoon when center is going on, we are all gods. Monday morning comes, we don't know who we are. So what God has to do is in Kali Yuga, he has to come with 5 values: Satya, Dharma, Shanti, Prema, and also Ahimsa, non-violence. The only thing he has to do is now, he has to make sure the good in you defeats the bad in you. And that is the transformation. So therefore, Bhagavan Sri Satsai Baba has come with Ahimsa as the value, so that there is no killing of the individual, only transformation of the individual. So Nandishwara, Chandishwara, these are the ones we are taking permission. Chandishwara 16:1, please worship 16:1. Om Kadrudraya Prajedase Meedushtamaaya Tavyase Voche Masantamagam Hrude Sarvo Hyesha Rudrastasmai Rudraya Namo Astu Chandishwara Bhavahayami. Now Chitraha. Chitran Devana Mudagadanekam Chakshar Mitrasya Varunasya Aprajyava Pradhivi Antarikshagam Surya Atma Jagatasthasthusascha Chitramavahayami Tamasme Chitra Chitratamam Vayodham Chandran Dayim Puruviram Brihantam Chandra Chandrabhidhrinate Yuvasva Chitra Guptamavahayami Yamaham Yamagum Yamamavahayami. He's doing the puja there. When the next one comes, you can do the puja on the 16th hour. Om Yamamavahayami Ganana Antva Ganavatigam Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam
Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspadaaya
Shunvanodhirasadanam Ganapati Mavahayami. Now the seventh is Chandrudu mantra. Apyaya swasametune Vishwadaswama Prushtiyam Bhava Vajasya Sangadhe Chandrakalama Vahayami. Om lam prithivyatmane gandham kalpayami ham akashatmane pushpam kalpayami yam vahyatmane upam kalpayami ham agyatmane deepam kalpayami ham amrutatmane amruta phala naivedyam samarpayami sam sarvatatmatmane samastopacharan samarpayami. Please repeat. Abhishta siddhim me dehi शरणागता वत्सला भक्त्या समर्पये तुभ्यं षोडश आवरण अर्चनम. Now we are coming to the Sayujjam, complete merger with this 484 lingas present as सर्वदेवतातीत स्वरूप शिवशक्त्यात्मक भगवान श्री 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 सत्य साईश्वर परब्रह्म स्वरूपम. एतत् षोडशावरण मध्ये वामदेवादि पीठशक्ति देवताभ्यो नमः. तन्मध्ये तन्मध्ये पंचकोण सिंहासनाय नमः. तत्र पादेषु lam brahmane namaha. Now we are worshipping the total form of Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, from the pada to the kesha, from the feet to the hair. So all that we are invoking, all the different beautiful aspects of this Parabrahma Swarupa, which is beyond comprehension, not able to describe. Because the mind has no thought, no word, no action associated with it when you are in total presence of Soul. Please forgive me. तत्पादेषु लं ब्रह्मणे नमः, वं विष्णवे नमः, रुं रुद्राय नमः, यं शिवाय नमः, हम सदाशिवाय नमः. तन्मध्ये सद्योजातादि पंचमुखदेवताभ्यो नमः. तत्र त्रिकोणपीठाय नमः. कोणेषु इच्छाशक्ति ज्ञानशक्ति क्रियाशक्तिभ्यो नमः. तन्मध्ये सं सूर्यमण्डलाय नमः. सूर्यमण्डलाधिपतये ब्रह्मणे नमः. सं सोममण्डलाय नमः. सोममण्डलाधिपतये विष्णवे नमः. रम अग्निमण्डलाय नमः. अग्निमण्डलाधिपतये रुद्राय नमः. तस्योपरि नवरत्नखचित सिंहासनाय नमः. सिंहासनस्योपरि चन्द्रकलेन सह पंचाशीत्युत्तर चतुश्शत पार्थिव लिंगस्वरूप शिवशक्त्यात्मिक उमापार्थिवेश्वर पंचायतन स्वरूप भगवान श्री सत्यसाईश्वराय नमः इति पुष्पांजलिः. मूले कल्पद्रमध्ये धृतकनिकनिभां चारुपद्मासनस्थां वामाङ्कारूढगौरीं निबिडकुचभरा भोग गाढोपगूढं सर्वालङ्कारदीप्तं वरपरशुमृगाभीतिहस्तं त्रिनेत्रं वन्दे बालेन्दुमौलिं गजवदनगुहास्थितपार्श्वं महेशम् इति पुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि. अस्य श्री षड्विंशत्युत्तरषट्शतलिङ्गेन षोडशावरणसहित पञ्चाशीत्युत्तरचतुश्शतपार्थिवलिङ्गस्वरूप उमापार्थिवेश्वर सर्वदेवतातीतस्वरूप भगवान् श्री सत्यसाईश्वर देवता प्राणप्रतिष्ठा महामन्त्रस्य प्लीज डू द न्यास ब्रह्म विष्णु महेश्वर ऋषयः ऋग्यजुस्सामधर्वाणि छन्दांसि चैतन्य स्वरूपिणी प्राणशक्तिः परा देवता आं बीजं ह्रीं शक्तिः क्रों कीलकं मम सांगावरण सहित उमापार्थिवेश्वर सर्वदेवतातीत स्वरूप सत्यसाईश्वर प्राण प्रतिष्ठा सिद्ध्यर्थे जपे विनियोगः ओम अंकं खं गं घं गं पृथिव्यापस्तेजो वायुराकाशात्मने आम अंगुष्ठाभ्यां नमः ओम इं चं छं जं झं सत्शब्दस्पर्शरूपरसगन्धात्मने ईं तर्जनीभ्यां नमः कुचन प्रत्यय ओम उम टं ठं डं ढं डं त्वक् चक्षुश्रोत्र जिह्वा घ्राणात्मने ऊम मध्यमाभ्यां नमः ओम ऐं तं थं दं धं नं वाक्पाणिपादपायूपस्थात्मने ऐं अनामिकाभ्यां नमः ओम ओम पं फं बं भं मं वचनादानागमन विसर्गानन्दात्मने औं कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः ओम अं यं रं लं वं मनोबुद्धि चित्ताहंकारा ज्ञानात्मने अह करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः ओम अं कं खं गं घं गं पृथिव्यापस्तेजो वायुराकाशात्मने आं हृदयाय नमः ओम इं चं छं जं झं यं शब्दस्पर्शरूपरसगन्धात्मने ईं शिरसे स्वाहा ओम उम टं ठं डं ढं डं चक्त त्वक् चक्षु श्रोत्र जिह्वघ्राणात्मने ऊं शिखायै वषड ओम ओम पं फं बं भं मं वचनादानागमन विसर्गानन्दात्मने औं नेत्रत्रयाय वौषड ओम अं यं रं लं वं मनोबुद्धिचित्ताहंकार ज्ञानात्मने अह अस्त्राय फट् भूर्भुवस्वरो इति निबन्धः ओम झानम् असुनीते पुनरस्माश्चक्षुभ्रप्राणविघ्नो देहि भोगम् ज्योत्पश्येम सूर्यमुच्चरं तपनिमते हृदयान स्वस्ति अमृतं मयि प्राण अमृतमापः प्राणानेव यथास्थानमुपक्वयते ओम आं ह्रीं क्रों यं रं लं वं शं सं हं लं क्षं उमापार्थिवेश्वर सत्यसाईश्वर देवतायै नमः प्राण मम प्राणाः आं ह्रीं क्रों यं रं लं वं शं सं हं लं क्षं उमापार्थिवेश्वर सत्यसाईश्वर देवतायै नमः प्राण मम प्राण जीव मम जीवाः आं ह्रीं क्रों यं रं लं वं शं सं हं लं क्षं उमापार्थिवेश्वर सत्यसाईश्वर देवतायै नमः प्राण मम प्राणां जीव मम जीवस्थितः आं ह्रीं क्रों यं रं लं वं शं सं हं लं क्षं उमापार्थिवेश्वर भगवान् श्री सत्यसाईश्वर देवतायै नमः प्राण मम प्राण जीव मम जीवस्थितः त्वन्मनश्चक्षुश्रोत्र जिह्वा घ्राणवा पाणिपादपायूपस्थानि सर्वेन्द्रियाणि सर्वतत्त्वानि हैवागच्छ सुगन्धिरं तिष्ठन्तु स्वाहा देहो देवालय प्रोक्त जीवो देवः सनातनः त्रिदेवज्ञाननिर्माल्यं सोऽहं भावेन पूजयेत् चतुष्षष्ठ कलास are संपूर्ण देवता स्वरूप 64 aspects of these kalas from mastaka to pada and these are introduced so that he will enter into our bodies and do his job to love all and to serve all. That is the prayer that we offer to him. Swami, you are entering from my feet all the way to the tip of my head so that your kalas, when they are coming through me, I will become a selfless instrument of yours in this community and for the universe, and therefore please enter through me as I invoke your presence here. मस्तके अमृतकलाय नमः आं मानकलाय नमः इं पुष्टिकलाय नमः इं तुष्टिकलाय नमः ललाटे पुष्टिकलाय नमः ॐ रतिकलाय नमः रुं धृतिकलाय नमः रूं शशिवीकलाय नमः ॐ चक्षुषोः रुं चन्द्रिकाकलाय नमः रूं शान्तिकलाय नमः ऐं ज्योत्स्नाकलाय नमः ऐं श्रीरूपाकलाय नमः नासिकायां ॐ प्रीतिकलाय नमः ॐ अङ्गदकलाय नमः आं पूर्णकलाय नमः आं पूर्णामृतकलाय नमः आप्यायस्व समेतते विश्वदस्वमृष्ट्यं भावाजस्य रङ्गधे कन्नयोः कम्भं तपनीकलाय नमः खम्भं तापनीकलाय नमः गम्भं धूम्रकलाय नमः घम्भं मरीचिकलाय नमः वक्त्रे जम्नं ज्वालिनीकलाय नमः छन्दं रुचिरकलाय नमः छन्दं सुष्माकलाय नमः जन्धं भोगकलाय नमः बाह्व झम्त्वं विश्वाकलाय नमः न्यम्नं बोधिनीकलाय नमः ठण्डं धारिणीकलाय नमः ठण्डं क्षमाकलाय नमः आसत्यवसावर्तमानोनिवेशन्नवर्तमर्चञ्च हिरण्येन सवितारधेना देवो यातो घना विपश्यन् इति सूर्यकलाः हृदये प्राणवायुकलाय नमः व्यानवायुकलाय नमः अपानवायुकलाय नमः उदानवायुकलाय नमः समानवायुकलाय नमः नागवायुकलाय नमः कूर्मवायुकलाय नमः कृकरवायुकलाय नमः कामनिमित्ते देवदत्तावायुकलाय नमः धनञ्जयवायुकलाय नमः आनोनेभ्यश्चरेभिरद्धरं सहस्रेभिर्वायुयज्ञं वाया अस्मिन्नरिषमानयस्वा ऊनं पादस्वस्तिभिः सदा इति वायुकलाः कामनिमित्ते यं ज्ञानमय धूम्राजकलाय नमः रं तेजोमय ऊष्माकलाय नमः आधारे रं ज्वालिनीकलाय नमः वं ज्वालिनीकलाय नमः शं विस्फुङ्गनीकलाय नमः सं सुश्रीकलाय नमः पादुके सं स्वरूपकलाय नमः हं कपिलकलाय नमः लं हव्यवाहनकलाय नमः क्षं कव्यवाहनकलाय नमः अग्निमेले पुरोहितं यज्ञस्य एवमुच्यं अवताररत्नधातामं इत्यग्निकलाः आवाहितो भव रुद्रजुगुप्तम् आवाहितो भव स्थापितो भव सुमुखो भव सन्निहितो भव सन्निरुद्धो भव अवकुण्ठितो भव प्रसीद 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 सर्वदेवतातीत स्वरूप भगवान श्री सत्यसाईश्वर देवतायै नमः. Now we are going to do Abhishekam. Sarma ji will come on the stage. All of